We are here to go with the topic of differentiation, and these topics are basically important for the summatives. We will do some of the questions on differentiation and application of differentiation. Okay. Now here the first question is in front of you, and what the question says. The question says that you are having a graph with you. This is a graph. And here this is a point P. And on the point P you are having a tangent. Okay. The tangent has somewhat gone wrong. I have to make it again. I have to just make it again. The tangent I have to make it again. Okay. Now I will draw this tangent from here. Okay, this will make it fine. This is just fine. Okay. The tangent is a straight line. This is the point P. Okay. Now the question says that there is an equation y minus 5 whole square is equal to 16x minus 2. This is the equation of the graph, and the tangent of this and the slope of this tangent is what we call as slope is m is equal to 1, and this tangent furthermore intersects at the axis, which is x-axis and y-axis, and we have to find out the distance between these 2 points. That these 2 points are m and n. We have to find out the distance of these 2 points m and n. Now what we can do here is, first of all, we are given the slope of the tangent. Now here if I go with this equation, if I differentiate it, it will give me twice y minus 5, and this is y dash is equals to 16, and this will be 1. Okay, this is for the differentiation. Now what I can do here is, I have to find out the value. Now here this will give me 8, and y dash will be equals to 8 over y minus 5. Clear? Now we are given the slope, which is 8 over y minus 5 is equals to 1. I will be having 8 is equals to y minus 5, and y is equals to 13. The value of y is now here is 13. Now how much is the value of x? I will just put this in the main equation. It will give me 13 minus 5 whole square is equals to 16 x minus 2. It will give me 8 square, which will be equals to 64. Now it is equals to 16x minus 2. 16 will cancel out this 64 4 times. Now what will happen? It will give me 4 is equals to x minus 2, and x will be equals to 6. Now the point P here is 6, 30. Okay. So one thing which we get to know is x is equals to 6 over 30. Now furthermore I have to find out the value for the coordinates of m and n, and after that everything will be easy. Now how we can find out the value of m and n? We can do with 2 methods. The first method is, we can just find out the equation of tangent, and for finding out the equation of a tangent, what we can do is, we can find out the equation of tangent, which will be like this: y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. Here the point y minus 13, this is the point x1 y1 is equals to 1 is the slope, and x minus x1 is 6. The point is 6, 13, and the slope is 1. With the help of the straight line equation, we can find out the line. We can find out the equation of the tangent. Now here, if I put it on the one side, it will give me x. This y here, this minus 13 plus 6 is plus 7 equals to 0. This is the equation of the tangent. Now here the value of m and n. Now what the m and n says. Now here n means the y x will be 0, and here what the m says, the y will be 0. So if I put here x is equals to 0, then I will be having minus y is equals to minus 7, which means y is equals to 7. and if I put y is equals to 0, I will be having x plus 7 is equals to 0 and x is equals to minus. So when x is equals to 0, I will be having y 7 and otherwise I will be having minus 7. Now with the help of the distance formula, you can find out the value of the distance of m or n, or simply you can do like this will be 7 and this will again be 7. Now here if you go with the Pythagoras theorem, you will be having under root 7 square plus 7 square mn, and it will give you twice 7 square, it is equals to 7 root 2. Or you can also use the formula for distance formula, which is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, and everything is under the root. Okay, in this way you can solve it and your answer will be 7 root 2 units. Okay, now let's start with another question. Now here you are having another question. This is again from the application of derivatives, and this question is from the rate measure. Okay, what you are given here, you are given a beaker type, a ball type containing water. Okay, this is the cross section of the ball, and here the water is poured into this what we call a ball. Now the volume is given here, and the volume is equals to how much? Volume is equals to pi 3 by 2 h square plus 3h. This is the volume of the water, whereas the height of the water is h in this ball. Now what is happening here is the volume of the water which is coming inside the ball is equals to 20 centimeter cube per second. Now anytime if you are dealing with the questions like this, which are the questions from the rate measure, the first and the foremost thing is what you have to do is you have to see what is given to you like this. In this case you are given this, it means that the water is poured in with 20 centimeter cube per second. It means that the volume of water per second which is coming inside the ball is 20 centimeter cube. Now here this is 20 centimeter cube. Centimeter cube shows the volume, and this seconds shows the time. And what this means is this is d by dt of v. The first and foremost thing is you have to find out what actually this means. This is d by dt of v. The first and foremost thing, if you are dealing with the questions like this, in the case of the rate measure, you have to go with this thing, that is centimeter cube per second. You will know by this that it is the change in volume with respect to time. What it means that you have to differentiate the volume with respect to time. Okay. Now here you are having. Now here what we are having is d by dt of v is equal to 20 centimeter cube per second. Now we have to find out the rate of change of height of the water when the rate of change of height of water with respect to time when height is equals to 3 centimeter. Okay, and you have to find out at the rate at which the height of the water is increasing. Okay, now the main thing is if you have to go with this, we are having a volume, and in the volume if we have to find out this, we are given dV by dt. The main question is here, we are having dV by dt, and if we go with the differentiation of volume with respect to time, then h will become constant and it will leads to 0. It will lead us to 0. Then it means that there is some fault in the thing. Now how we can proceed? we know that d by dt of h we are having here, and how we can proceed it, how we can do this. We can do this if I am having it, I can say that this is dh over dv. Okay, this is dh over dv, furthermore dv over dt. Clear? What I used to write is, I will just put these two things, this is dv here and dv here, and these two things are like this, that they will counter one another. In this form, the question remains as it is. It means that we are having d by dt of h. I can do here like this, d by dv of h times d by dt of v. Now, what will happen here? What will happen here is, we know the value of dv by dt, which is equals to 20, which is equals to 20. Now here this is the 20, and we have to find out the value of dv dh by dv. Now, what we have to do is, we have to differentiate the given equation of volume in terms of h with respect to h. Now here it will give me like this, d by dh of v is equals to, pi will remain here as it is, and here it will give me twice 3 by 2 h plus 3. This is the required equation of volume while we differentiate it with respect to x. Now here it will give me pi 3h plus 3. This is the value of d by dh of v. Okay. Now what we can do here is, the equation here is, the equation here is, on the upper side is d by dt of h. Okay. Now here d by dv of h is equals to how much? This will be 1 over pi 3h plus 3 times 20, because 20 is here, which is given to us. Now, if we put h is equals to 3, here h is equals to 3, now here it will be 1 over pi 3 times 3 plus 3 times 20. Okay, this will give me 20 over 339 plus 312, 20 over 12 pi. Or furthermore, if we can do it, it will give me 5 over 3 pi. It means d by dt of h is equals to 5 over 3 pi. This is centimeter per second. It means the height of the water at h is equals to 3 is increasing at the rate of 5 over 3 pi centimeters per second. Okay, please try to note this thing. This is very important thing. You must note it down. Okay. Now we can do the same question with the alternate method, and what the method says is, do it with the alternate method. Now here we have to find out the value of dh by dt. Okay, then, and we are given d by dt of v. Now what we can do is, we are having volume is equals to pi 3 by 2 h square plus 3h, and if we differentiate this both sides with respect to t and not taking h as a constant, we will be having d by dt of v is equals to pi 3 by 2, this is 2h, and here I will be having d by dt of h plus 3 times d by dt of h here again. Okay. Now here I am having d by dt of v as 20, and for h I am having 3. What it means, this is pi, 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and I will be having 3h. The first thing is, let's take common as d by dt of h is outside now. Now here if I put h is equals to 3, okay, this is equals to 20 over pi is equals to 3 times 3 plus 3, and here this is d by dt of h. Okay, this is 9 plus 3 is 12. We will be having 20 over 12 pi is equals to d by dt of h. In this way again you can do the questions. Go 3 are 12 and 4 5 are 20. Your answer will be same as 5 over 3 pi. These are the two methods, and both are easy method. You can go with any of the method which you want in solving your questions. Let's do one more question. The question is on the normals and tangents. Now the question says that you are given a equation which is equals to y is equals to x square plus 2x plus 6. And one more thing is given to you. There is a line which is x plus 14, y plus 4. Okay, this is a equation of a curve, and what the question says? The question says you have to find out the equation of the normal to the curve, the equation of the normal to this curve, and which is parallel to this line. Okay, which is parallel to the line this. Okay, you are having the equation of a curve y is equals to x square plus 2x plus 6, and there you draw a normal, and this equation of normal on this curve is parallel to this line. Okay, now the thing is, if we are having a line parallel to this point, what it means, the first thing is we have to differentiate the equation. We will be having y dash is equals to 2x plus 2. This is the differentiation. Y dash is equals to 2x plus 2. Now here, what else we can do here is, now here what the thing is, you find out the value of y dash, which is equals to 2x plus 2. Then you are given a line which is x plus 14, y plus 4. And the main thing is the normal to this slope is parallel to this line. What it means? First thing is, this is the slope of a tangent to this curve. This is the slope of the tangent to the curve. What it means, if I put it like t here, and if I to find out the slope of a normal, let's say this is mn, slope of normal, what it will be? It will be negative reciprocal to the slope of a tangent. Okay, to the slope of a tangent, the slope of the normal is negative reciprocal. Okay, now what the here is, here what we are having, the slope, this slope which is the slope of the normal is equal to the slope of this parallel line. Now here the slope will be how much? This is 14, y is equals to minus x minus 4, and furthermore y is equals to minus 1 over 14, x minus 4 over 14. Here the slope of the line is minus 1 over 14. What it means, that if the normal is parallel to this line, it means the slope of the normal is equal to the slope of the parallel line. Here the slope of the parallel line is minus 1 over 14, and here the slope of the normal is equals to minus 1 over 2x plus 2. Okay, then minus and minus will cancel out each other, and furthermore I can do like this, 1 over 14 is equals to 1 over twice x plus 1, this 2 will cancel out, 14, 7 comes to be here. Now here it will give you x plus 1 is equals to 7 and x is equals to 6, then x is equals to 6. Okay, understand the question? Very good. Now this x is equals to 6 is 1 point, and if I put it here, what do you say? In this equation I will be having y is equals to 6 square plus 2 times 6 plus 6. It will give you what? It will give you 36 plus 12 plus 6, 42 plus 12 is 54. The value of y is equals to 54. It means the coordinate is 54, or sorry, 6, 54. 6, 54 is the required coordinate on the graph where the normal is being on the curve, and this normal is parallel to this point. Okay, clear? Now any line which is parallel to this line will be what? Will be x plus 14y plus lambda is equals to 0. Any line parallel to a given line will always be same, the x and y will be same, but the constant will be somewhat changed. Now this line will pass through the point 6, 54. So if I put x is 6 plus 14 times 54 plus lambda is equals to 0, how much I will be having? This is x, 14 4s are 56, and 5, 14 5 70, 75, 756 plus lambda is equals to 0. You will be having lambda is equals to minus 750. Okay. Now the answer is, the equation of the normal is x plus 14y minus 750 is equals to 0. This is the equation of the normal to the curve at the point 6, 54 and is parallel to the line x plus 14y plus 4 is equals to 0. Therefore, the required equation is x plus 14y minus 750 is equals to 0. Okay. Let's do one more question here. You are having a window which is in the form of a rectangle. This is a rectangle. This window is in a form of a rectangle, and there is a semicircle over this window. This is not a semicircle exactly. Let's draw it much more better. Okay, this is a semicircle. Now, what the question is? The question is that you are having the perimeter as 10. The perimeter of this window, this is the whole window, the perimeter of this window is 10. Okay, 10 centimeters, 10 units. Now, the given perimeter is equals to 10 units. Now, let this be 2x, the base, the size is 2y. Okay. Now, what is the total perimeter in terms of x and y? We can say that perimeter is equals to the sum of the outer boundaries, and the outer boundary means this is 2x plus 2y plus 2y and plus the circumference of the semicircle. Circumference of the semicircle is pi r, and r here is x. Yx, because here this is 2x is the total length, 2x, and this is a semicircle with radius x. Clear? This is the total perimeter which is equals to 10. Fine. And if I do it furthermore, this will give me 4y, and then 4y is equals to 10 minus pi plus 2 times x. Okay. Furthermore, I can take away this y4 here. This is 1 by 4, 10 minus pi by 2 times x. The question says, what would be the maximum area so that the maximum light could enter into the globe through this window? Okay. What it means that we have to find out the maximum area of the window. This is the question from optimization. Now, what the thing goes here is you are having a y. Okay. Now first let's differentiate it with respect to x. What we will be having is this is 1 by 4 over 10, and this will give me now here what the thing is, we have to find out the area. Okay, we have to maximize the area. Okay, now here we are having the perimeter which is in terms of x. Okay, now how much is the area? Area will be the area of rectangle plus the area of semicircular window. This is semicircular part. Area of this lower part, area of this upper part. Now the area of rectangle is how much? This is length into breadth. Here it is 2x times 2y, and the area of semicircle is pi r square over 2, and here this is pi x square over 2. Fine. Now this is 4xy, this is 4xy, and in place of y we can put the whole of this. Now it will give you 1 over 4 times 10 minus pi plus 2 x. This is the value of y. Now the 4 and 4 will get cancelled out one another, and here you are having plus pi x square over 2. This is the required Ex. This is what? Ex. We have to find out the value of Ex in the form of x or y, because we have to maximize the area. Therefore, we need the area. Now, what we have to do here? Furthermore, what we have to do is, I have to differentiate it. This is e dash x, and what I can do is, I can just multiply the x into the inner part. I will be having 10x minus pi plus 2 times x square plus pi x square over 2. And this way I can write it. Now here I will, to make it some simple, it will give me 10 minus twice pi plus 2, and this is x plus twice pi by 2x. Okay. Now this 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. I will be having 10 minus twice pi plus 2 times x plus pi x, and I have to put it equals to 0. Okay, the algorithm says first you have to put it equals to 0. Now if I do all these things, what the value of x I will be having? X will be 10 will go there, this will become minus 10, and in the denominator you will be having pi minus 2 pi plus 2. Okay, if we take x common from these two parts, I will be having pi minus 2 pi plus 2, and x will be common here, and this 10 will go there. Okay, now this is the value of x. Furthermore, I can solve it. It will be equals to minus 10 over this pi minus 2 pi plus minus 4. It will give me minus pi minus 4, and if I cancel out minus from the numerator and denominator, I will be having x is equals to 10 over pi plus 4. This is the required value of x. X is equals to x equals to 10 over pi plus 4. Now, just wait. This is the method of finding out the value of x. If you put the first part equals to 0. Now the second part here is that what I have to do here is just remove all these things, because all things are clear to you. Now I have to go with the second differentiation. Second time I have to differentiate it, and on differentiating this for the second time, here this is 10 will become 0, and here this will give you minus twice pi plus 2 and plus pi. This is the value of second differentiation. Okay, if I put x is equals to 10 over pi by 4, this is, if I have to put this like this, 10 over pi plus 4 here. In place of x, I put 10 over pi plus 4, which I got from here. Now I will be having what? This is minus 2, pi plus 2 and pi. There is no value of x. There is no x in the equation, therefore it will remain as it is. Now here I will be having minus 2 pi plus pi is minus pi, and this is minus 4. What it means, the answer will be in negative terms. And we know that if there is the double differentiation is in negative terms, it means that it is maximum. And it is maximum at x is equal to 10 over pi plus 4. Clear? It is maximum at x is equal to 10 over pi plus 4. Furthermore, if I have to find out the value of y, this is the value of x, I have to find out the value of y, then what I have to do is, it was the value of y is equals to 1 over 4, 10 minus twice pi plus 2 times x. This was the equation of y. Okay. Now, what I can do is, now I have to just put the value of x here, and you have to solve it. Okay, you have to find out the value of y. So the equation was this 10 minus 5 by 2 plus x. This was the equation. Okay. This is the parameter we have gone through. This is 2x, 2y plus 2y. And the circumference 2 pi r, half of 2 pi r is pi r. Okay. Now here, what is this? Here is 10 minus. This is pi plus 2. We take the common from here, and this y becomes 1 over 4 times 10 minus pi plus 2 times x. So here now 2 will not come here. Okay. 2 will not come here, and just wait. And just wait. Now here. Now here what? I have to solve this. This is equals to y is equals to 1 by 4, 10 minus pi plus 2. And how much is x? X is 10 over pi plus 4. This is 10 over pi plus 4. Okay, 10 is coming on the both sides. I can take it out. This will become 10 over 4. Now here this is 1 minus pi plus 2 over pi plus 4. If I solve this, this will give you pi plus 4 minus pi minus 2. Pi plus 4, pi will cancel out. You will be having 2 there. And this is 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, 10. You will be having 5 over 2 in the bracket, 2 over pi plus 4. This will cancel out. You will be left with 5 over pi plus 4. Pi plus 4. And this is the value of y. So you are having the dimensions as x is equal to 10 over pi plus 4 and y is equal to 5 over pi plus 4. Okay, we will do some more questions on these things. These questions are much important for your course, for your syllabus. Okay, I am just putting on some of the questions for you to do in the homework as well. And if you need any of the help in those questions, you can just comment me in the comment box. Okay, very goodbye.